A boy destined to die at 16, a fate decided even before he was born. And yet, on the day death came for him, everything changed. This is the story of Markandeya. Long ago, there lived a sage named Markandeya and his wife Marudvati. For many years, they lived with a quiet sorrow, the absence of a child. Their prayers were not for wealth or power, but for something simple, a life to nurture, a soul to love. At last, the devotion reached Shiva. Shiva appeared before them and offered a choice, one that would shape destiny itself. A son who will live long but without wisdom, or a son who will be wise, pure, and devoted, but whose life will end at 16. It was not an easy choice. One offered time without meaning, and the other meaning without time. But the sages chose truth over comfort. So, Markandeya was born. From the very beginning, there was a stillness about him. While other children played, his mind turned inward. He listened, observed, and understood things far beyond his years. His heart was drawn not to the world, but to something eternal. He became a devotee of Shiva. But as he grew, so did the shadow of time that followed him. 16 years. That was all he had. For many, such knowledge would bring fear or despair. But Markandeya did not resist it. Instead, he chose something far more powerful. He chose devotion. As his final days approached, Markandeya went to a sacred place and stood before the Shiva Linga, a symbol of the infinite. He wrapped his arms around it, not out of fear, but as an act of complete surrender. He began to chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, each chant steady, each breath filled with faith. The world around him slowly faded, and then the moment arrived. Yama appeared, the god of death, unchanging, inevitable. Time had to come claim what was destined. He cast his nose, but what he saw was not fear. The young boy did not run. He did not plead. He held on to the Shiva Linga and continued his prayer. Even as death stood before him, his faith did not break. The noose tightened. Time itself seemed to pause, and in that moment, something impossible began to happen. What happened next changed destiny itself. Watch part 2 on Itihasa.